to introduce myself.
All right. Yes. I'm here with Justin, who's doing our framing walkthrough, so we'll be giving you a bird's eye view of this.
How are you today?
Great.
Good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, they're in California, so.
Yeah, yeah. Pete and Shirley, hope you guys are doing good. And we're going to be going through some quality features that we include in all of our homes, and you'll be able to see it firsthand, which is going to be a really good experience for you, even though you're not here. Wish you could be here, but Sharon's taking care of it for you, so it'll work out good for you.
Yeah, I'll take some stills of some of the things he points out later, so you can get a little better shot.
So starting off, just up here, you'll see a lot of the foam, the orange foam. You'll see it throughout the home. That's actually fire foam, and it seals the home from any air, it's so we can get our Energy Star rating. So the home is completely sealed and tight on the inside. We bring in fresh air through a return air duct that I'll show you in a little bit. You'll see a lot of that foam all around, sealing up all the cracks and crevices. These things here is where your solar is going to be. So as you drive in on your garage, the right side here is where your solar, you'll have a shut-off box right here, a little disconnect box, and a inverter. The inverter sits on the wall, sort of like a big panel.
Nice. It's a busy place here today. A lot of work going on, not only in here, but on the street.
It is, yeah. We've got concrete being poured today. Here we have our frame inspection going on, which is good, and we're just fixing a couple little last-minute things. But it's going really nice.
Great. Looks super.
Yeah, it's all clean. Guys keep the floor really clean usually, and the house clean, and we don't let anyone eat lunch in our houses or listen to music and stuff like that. So it keeps the homes really clean.
You know, I have to say there's a lot of builders that I've been on site at this stage where it's a real mess.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is very nice.
We're still in a little video.
Filming you. I don't want part of it.
It's okay. We know you're busy here.
Yep.
All right, great.
Right here is an attic access. This is one attic access for this part only over the garage. You'll see that's where there'll be a little door later on, little access piece of sheetrock and trimmed out. And it only accesses this part of the garage.
Okay, great.
You'll see some vents up there that vent this part of the garage, some roof vents.
So when do you expect to put drywall?
We're going to drywall in probably 2 or 3 days.
Okay, great. That'll give them an opportunity to see what this looks like.
Yeah.
In case there are any questions or concerns.
That's perfect.
So far I'm not seeing them, but...
Yeah, no, that's a perfect idea.
Yeah.
Yep. I already talked to Shirley about a concern with her, the speakers in the living room.
Uh-huh.
And so we actually moved one and adjusted it so that it's going to be in the right spot, because it wasn't in the right spot for the diagram.
Yeah.
And so right now it's going to be good. And I confirmed that with her yesterday on the phone.
Great.
Well, cool. Let's go inside.
Okay.
Oh, real quick before we go. Sorry. This is the water softener and RO, the plumbing for that. So that's all plumbed right here. You have power right here for your your handyman station for any kind of workbench and things like that right here. And that's kind of basically what I wanted to show you right there. That's where the plumbing for the water softeners are.
Great.
Here's your door.
Nice access door. That's so good to have.
Yeah, that'll go out to the trash enclosure. Right behind here you'll have the trash cans. That comes later, but that's where it will be.
You know, I can't get the lighting adjusted to see out there. So.
That's okay. It's probably too bright.
My technical skills are...
No, that's okay. No, that's all right. I like to do a lot of video too with things, and it's nice for people.
Well, you film well, so...
All right, this is the smart space. You'll see a lot of things overhead. This is the plumbing lines called PEX. They used to use copper. Now it's not so common anymore because this is much more efficient, a lot less joints. It doesn't have as many leaking problems as the other things did. And the water gets hotter to the fixture faster. So it's really nice.
Great.
The window, obviously.
You let him know this, Kenny?
It might be hard to see with the bright light.
It is.
Okay.
Well, if I get it to the side slightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
This area right here, if we look above, is the netting, the roof netting for all the insulation.
Oh, yeah.
And what we do is, instead of blowing the insulation in on top of the ceiling, on top of the drywall, like most homes are done, we actually fill each one of those cells with insulation, chuck full, and so the insulation is all contained up against the roof, and it doesn't have. It's very clean and it's much cooler. The attic is much cooler.
Nice.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a
what
really
is
nice
this up
feature.
here? A vent?
Yes, this is the exhaust vent. Basically, you'll turn that on and it'll exhaust vent just like a bathroom vent would.
Great.
Yep. And you can see where that goes up through the roof. It's all sealed with the orange foam as well, completely tight. This is a washer and dryer right here. The dryer will be here, and here's
Oops.
power for that. No gas. There's just power, and that's for the solar, so you can have take benefit of the solar power we make here. And this is your washer.
Great. I'm going to pause it for a second.